Welcome to Avoid the Top 10 Fatal Mistakes, Enable Success for Your Small Business, brought to you by Vistaprint. Vistaprint offers small businesses everything they need to market their business with brand identity and promotional products, marketing services, and electronic marketing solutions. At Vistaprint, we continually listen to what our customers have to say. As they are confronted with the common challenges small businesses face, they tell us what really works, what they've done to lower their marketing costs, to expand their customer bases, and to increase their repeat business. We are very excited to share their insights, tips, and success stories with you today. Today's agenda will include some interesting data as to why some of small businesses fail. We'll share case studies of our customers, showing how they overcame common business challenges, including defining their brand identity, acquiring new customers, and getting repeat business from existing customers. Our goal is for you to come away from this presentation with a variety of practical, inexpensive ideas that you can immediately put into practice to keep your own business growing. First, let's start out with a startling statistic. Almost 50% of small businesses fail within the first 4 years. Allbusiness.com attributes the majority of these failures to 10 mistakes. 1. Procrastination. 2. Ignoring the competition. 3. Sloppy or ineffective marketing. 4. Ignoring customers' needs. 5. Incompetent employees. 6. Lack of versatility. 7. Poor location. 8. Cash flow problems. 9. A closed mind. 10. Inadequate planning. Clearly, we can't cover all 10 reasons in detail today, but we will provide you with tips and ideas for avoiding many of these pitfalls. Using 3 case studies to illustrate, we will touch on quick and easy marketing programs that help you avoid procrastination, examples of sloppy, ineffective marketing and easy fixes, why listening to your customers can benefit your bottom line, and creative ideas for planning your marketing communications. Let's jump right into the first topic, your company's identity. As a first step to defining your company's identity, it's important to establish your organization's personality. Some people would call this your brand identity. Is your company fun or is it serious? Are you in a very precise organization or a more creative one? These are the kinds of personality traits you will want to make sure come through in your communications. The easiest way to promote your brand or personality is through your logo and printed materials. Take a look at these examples of effective brands. Notice how you immediately get a sense of each company's personality right from their logos. It's important to note that you don't have to be a large company or spend a lot of money to use branding effectively. The principles of branding can be applied quite economically. Secondly, it's crucial that all interactions between your company, customers, and prospects are professional. Even if your organization is a fun and formal one, what kind of impression do you think you'd be sending if you distributed materials that had been photocopied over and over again on flimsy copier paper? The need for professionalism applies to everything you do that touches customers, from the way people in your business answer the phone, to the signs in your stores, to your website. If you're in a very competitive industry, your professionalism could be the tie-breaking factor between someone choosing your company instead of a competitor's. And thirdly, consistency is key in strengthening your brand identity. The look and feel of all your printed products should be the same. For example, your business cards, letterhead, and brochures should use the same color palette, fonts, and design style. A strong brand identity will help customers to recognize and remember you. Your marketing efforts will build on each other and reinforce the messages you send customers, rather than being single, disjointed communications. An effective brand can go a long way in getting prospects to think of you the way you want them to think of you. Speaking of brand identity, let's look at our first case study, Book Lovers Bookstore. This used bookstore is based in California and owned by Stephanie Chandler. Book Lovers Bookstore was the winner of Entrepreneur Magazine's Business Image Makeover. Book Lovers' brand identity is based on their competitive advantages. Stephanie defines it as friendly, warm, and inviting, as well as neat, clean, and organized. Before her brand makeover, Stephanie paid a company $400 to design a logo, and the results were very disappointing. You can see how the logo didn't even match her store's brand. The books look sloppy and don't represent the company's commitment to neatness and organization. The colors are ordinary and have no unifying theme. Even more disappointing is that the tagline font is unreadable when small. This is an example of a company making mistakes number 3 and 4 of the top 10 mistakes: sloppy or ineffective marketing and ignoring customer needs. Here are the results of Stephanie's brand makeover. You can see how the new logo promotes her brand. The cat, warm color palette, and informal font give a friendly, warm, and inviting feel. The image of the cat was carried over from her previous logo. It represents the 2 cats Stephanie adopted from the shelter, who hang out at the bookstore and mingle with customers. The neatly arranged books and good use of white space project a neat and organized company. Stephanie's brand is extended to her business and marketing materials, including business cards, brochures, pocket folders, and so on. Notice how all the pieces use the same color palette, fonts, and design elements. This unified look and feel throughout contributes to a very professional image for Book Lovers Bookstore. Here's a few things Stephanie had to say just a few weeks after receiving her new materials. I mailed out postcards that included a discount offer and immediately saw a big increase in business. With my new logo and brand on all these high-quality marketing materials, my website traffic is averaging 5 times the normal rate. Now let's move on to our next topic, acquiring new customers. For most small businesses, customer acquisition can be a significant method for achieving growth. When implementing customer acquisition programs, there are 3 key points to remember. The first one is to make a compelling offer. Giving prospects something for free or heavily discounted is a great way to get them through your door. Remove their financial risk and lower their need to commit by giving them a free trial, a free estimate, or a free gift. Secondly, it's crucial to target the right people. For example, if you create an attention-getting marketing package that includes an amazing offer for lawnmowers, what kind of response do you think you'd get if you send it to people who live in apartment buildings or condos? Make sure your audience has a need for your product or services. Thirdly, you must track and analyze your marketing costs and acquisition results. This will tell you where your money is well spent and where you're wasting it. It's easy to measure the responses from activities like direct mail, email, or even yellow page ads. You can simply use a different phone number or mailbox for responses. Couponing is another good way to get the word out to prospects in a way that allows you to measure the specific effectiveness of your spend. Where easy measurement isn't possible, spending discipline is very important, as is knowing your customers well enough to ask them where they heard about you. If your business is doing a lot of marketing to drive traffic, or you are using tools like newspaper advertising, you should make sure you're managing your spending to appropriate cost per customer amounts. Our next case study will give you some terrific examples of successful acquisition programs that can be adapted for almost any company. Let's take a look at Mount Vernon Mortgage Company. Mount Vernon Mortgage is a full-service lender and broker that's been in business for over 10 years. Sharon Katz, pictured here, has many responsibilities, including handling all of the company's marketing. Acquiring customers for Mount Vernon Mortgage used to be very difficult and problematic. When Sharon first joined the company, there was very minimal marketing being done. The designs the company was using were very inflexible. On top of that, design and printing costs were high, and the turnaround time was too long for this fast-paced business. It often took weeks to get materials created. Sharon immediately began to focus on bringing more customers to the company in some innovative, low-risk ways. Sharon initiated free home buying seminars to attract customers. One of the ways she advertises the seminars is through low-volume, targeted direct mail postcards. The results have been terrific. And because Sharon always analyzes the effectiveness of her marketing programs, she knows that the majority of attendees at a recent seminar, 11 of 18, were a direct result of the postcards. This is a great example of how to prevent mistake number 3, sloppy or ineffective marketing.